just, in my opinion, far too many people on this planet.
I know a lot of environmentalists say there are far too many people on the earth. Well, who are they wanting to get rid of? Because you know they're not going to line themselves up first, because they have an agenda, they have a job to do. So they must be here. So they're going to get rid of people like, or in their minds, it would be ideal to get rid of people, the average American, people like my husband and I and our children, and people in third world countries like in Africa. Lord knows the environmentalists aren't doing anything to help them. So are they going to add them to the list? We're human beings. We all have a right to be here.
That is basically the problem, is that a lot of environmental activists still have not come to accept that the humans are also part of the environment and that they are important too. I have a list of what I call characteristics of environmental extremists that I run through. And the first point in that list is that they tend to actually be anti-human. They depict human beings as some kind of malignancy or cancer on the face of the earth, that there's way too many of us. Guys like Paul Watson and a whole bunch of his ilk are coming out and saying there should only be 1 billion people, not 6 billion people. And I'm going like, why don't you volunteer first then? Right? What a crazy thing to say. That is not exactly a constructive approach.
I'll lead the effort to combat global warming. You know, I talked about that new market for the new technology. You just got to help our businesses lead the way. Rachel Carson left us her legacy.
Is a chance to elevate consciousness about the challenges that we face. Unless we act with great urgency, the entire North Polar ice cap could be gone.
It truly is a planetary emergency, and we have to respond quickly.
Well, I think, unfortunately, a lot of the environmentalists don't really care about the impact on human beings of policies that they're putting forward. When they suggest that we should ban chlorine worldwide, what do they want? A cholera epidemic? If we drink water with communicable diseases in it that we're not being protected? What do they want to go back to the Dark Ages and the Black Plague? You know, they don't seem to really care about the repercussions on human beings, and they care more about fish eggs than they do about children. And there's something immoral about that, in my estimation. I'm not saying that fish eggs aren't important or that seals aren't important. I fought for wild nature all through my years with Greenpeace, and I'm proud of what we did back then. But I do not understand how people can just write off the whole human race as if it is some kind of cancer on the face of the earth and deserves to be eliminated. That, to me, basically is an act against humanity.